Hey everyone, it's Deborah. Welcome to Daisy Deb Crafts. Today we're going to make a card folio using mostly Dollar Tree products. I have 2 packs of the A2 cards in envelopes. There's 10 count each. And then I have this crafting paper pack. There's 24 sheets in this of 6 by 6. Okay. And then I did pull some Recollections cardstock in coordinating colors to make the folio. All right, let's get started. Here's a sneak peek of what we're making today. Little card folios, and with the leftover paper we're making bookmarks, and there's a bunch. All right, okay. First thing we're going to do is go through and pick out our pages. Each folio will have 6 cards, and they're just going to be plain note cards. So let me go through here and figure out what coordinates. And they're just going to be plain note cards. So I do want a lot of pattern on the card, and I want it to be pretty. These are different. They're bright. They're bright and cheery for sure. So let me see what I can make. This is going to be the hardest part, me picking out what I want to use. And I think I just need to go with it. So I'm going to do that one. And let's see. I want to make sure they all coordinate. I kind of want to go a little bit more subdued. So I'm going to pick these colors right here. Let's see. There's 3 right here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. There's one, kind of put a little pop of color and do a yellow one. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do the polka dot. Why not? Okay. Alright, so these are A2 cards. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these down 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I'll be right back. Yes, I should show you how to cut that. So 4 inches this way, and we're going to save that 2-inch piece because I think we can make bookmarks out of that. I think it's a perfect size. And then 5 1/4. 4 inches by 5 1/4. There's one. Put that to the side. This paper is very thick, so it's going to be great for bookmarks. Little fun, good bookmarks that you could sell at a craft show. You could give to friends with a new book. You know, give to a kiddo because they're cute, bright colors. So remember that pile of bookmarks. That's what the 2-inch by 6-inch is going to be. So we're going to get a 2-for-1 project out of this for sure. Okay. And get them all cut. So you could get 24 bookmarks. This pack of paper has 24 pages in it. You can get 24 bookmarks and 24 cards with this project for $3.75 from Dollar Tree. And you could do the math on that as to what that will turn out to be. Okay. So I will do one card on camera, and then I'll do the rest off camera, and you can do the same thing. So let's make sure that we have, this is our card, and then we have our envelope. So there's 10 cards. Okay, good. So I'm just going to glue that on there. Okay, and I'm going to glue it, and I'm just going to leave it just like that. Actually, let me see if I'm going to glue it. No, I'm going to use my tape runner. That card base is pretty thin, guys. So I think I'm going to use my tape runner. I think that will work out better. Well, until you run out. And then let me get my tape runner. I hope everyone's having a great day. It is raining like crazy here today. So all I'm going to do is line that up, and then you have a cute little note card. Just a plain note card. You don't have to put a sentiment on it. You can just leave it just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and make the other 6, and then we'll make the folio together. Okay. Be right back. Okay, so I made the 6 cards. Ooh, I don't know what's wrong with that. I'm going to have to remake one. And here are the 6 cards. Okay, now we're going to make the folio. Okay, so I have an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. I will go ahead and score it at 5.5 down the middle. And then I'm going to turn it and score at, wait, that's 8.5, at 2 inches. Okay, that's it. You will need a pair of scissors because we're going to have to do a little. So we're going to go ahead and score everything. I mean, fold on the score lines. So when I fold it, ooh, that's not matching it up as usual. This Michael's paper has a tendency to not match. Anyway, so what I'm going to do anyway is go ahead and cut a little notch out of that for the middle and fold my pockets up, and then you know it matches. I am going to glue the sides only. Just make it real easy and glue the sides only. You can use your bone folder to, ooh, I guess it didn't work on this other one. It didn't work there either. Okay. The glue's not working today. I wonder if humidity has a factor with that. It's very humid. We're having major storms. Okay. And so there's your little folio. You can go ahead and decorate the front whatever way you want to. I wanted to use some of that paper, and I think I will. I'll go ahead. Since the cards are very bright, oh, I'm going to make something that matches this. I'm actually going to put that on the front. Is that going to be big enough? Maybe not. We'll make it work anyway because I want to stick with using as many of the Dollar Tree products that I can. So we know, let me measure this real quick. This is 5.5, and I should know that because I just scored it. Hello. So I'm going to do this I'm just going to cut this at 5 1/4. 5 1/4 by 6, and I'll put that on the front of this. Guys, you could use any of your 6 by 6 paper for this project. You know, don't have to use Dollar Tree supplies. I just wanted to because I found them in my I found all these Dollar Tree products in my stash, and I'm like, you need to use this stuff. And so here you go. There are different, there's some florals in this paper that would be so pretty with this, you know, this type of project. But they do have a floral paper. I don't have that, and I wish I could find it, but I don't have it, so you use what you have. You guys, you could decorate this as much as you want. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. And so what I'm going to do is put 3 cards in each pocket. Oh, Lord. So there's 3. And then the other 3, and you know, rearrange them the way you want to. And then you could tie this with some ribbon or some yarn, whatever you want to. But that's our project. So what do you think? Would you make something like that? I'm trying to see. I was trying to use Dollar Tree products, but I have this chenille. That might be really pretty tied around that. In fact, it will match. Or if you have some seam binding or something like that, that would be really cute. So all I'm going to do is just tie it like that, and maybe tie a bow or wrap it around and tie a bow. Anyway, you understand what to do with this. I wanted to double it up so it wouldn't look so thin. Let me see real quick. Okay, there you go. You can do that. Decorate it as much as possible. I wanted to keep it kind of simple, and of course you could put it in a bag and, you know, sell it at a craft fair. You'd have to decorate it a little bit more than this to sell it at a craft fair. But I am going to heat up my laminator, and we'll make the bookmarks that we have left over from this, because this might be cute to tuck those bookmarks in here as well. Okay, so let me get that taken care of, and I'll be right back. Okay, my laminator is heating up, and I'm going to go ahead and put the bookmarks in here. You could double these if you wanted to and glue them. I'm going to keep them single. These would be a great item for you to sell at your craft fair, and just real simple. You could put a tassel on them. I will probably put a tassel on them, maybe set an eyelet. I'm not sure. You could also just leave it like that, just plain. So I'm going to go ahead and, guys, I don't use a laminator very often, so bear with me. I hope I do it right. I know one thing, I need to leave some space so I can cut these with my trimmer. I'm going to put them up at the top. I want enough room in between them so I can, you know, cut them with the trimmer. They're going to be cute. They're nice and bright, and okay, I may not be able to get them all on here. I have not used this laminator. I hope it works, and I don't use a laminator very often anyway, and there may be some operator error, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I might be putting them too close together. Okay, so it is ready. I'm going to run it through there twice. I only have those little Amazon. Ooh, okay. Figure this out. Uh-oh. Well, things are I may end up with 5 or 4 instead of, oops. That kind of messed up there, guys. I was probably being a little greedy trying to get too many in there at a time. That's okay. We will figure it out, won't we? It's a little Amazon Basics laminator. Ooh, I didn't set the milliliter on this. I don't know how. Oh, they're 3 mil. Ooh. I don't know if I have it on the right setting. That's a possibility. I might not have it on the right setting either, but oh well. They look pretty good, except for the ones that I got too close together. Ooh, I may only get 3 out of this. That's okay. So I'm going to run it through one more time, just to make sure everything's sealed. And I'm going to have fun trimming. I'm probably going to have to use scissors on some of them instead of the trimmer, but that's okay. So guys, you're going to learn from me. If you haven't done any laminating, you're going to learn from me what not to do. I don't remember. Oh, I guess I have it on 3 millimeter. Okay, it is set to the right setting. Okay. Wait just a second. I'm going to get the trimmer out just to see if I can trim some of it. And then I have my scissors. My plan was to do all the trimming on the trimmer. Well, you know how that works. Sometimes it doesn't. It's okay. But I'm giving you an idea of what you can do with the scrap paper left over. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because that thing is hot. Okay. Very hot. Okay, so let's see what I did. Ooh, that one's not going to be good. Okay, well, I may only have one out of here that will work. And all I'm going to do is trim this. Next time I'm not going to put so many in here and try to, be so frugal with the laminating sheets. I mean, I have 100 of them, so this is the first one I've used. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it with the trimmer as close as I can without slicing open the. Okay, and look at that! You got a cute little bookmark. Oh my goodness, that's cute. Okay, and then something I want to do. Let me see if I have it. Whoop, nope, wrong. Okay, right here. I have so many of these crocodile, and sometimes I just pull out the wrong one. So I think I'm going to do the 1/4 inch rounder and see how that works. Ooh. That might have just cut into it. Okay, don't do what I did. We're okay with the. You can use some scissors or something to round that off so it's not so pointy. Yeah, just use your scissors or another type of corner rounder. But they're cute. So I did, I messed that one up, and I messed the other ones up. I may be able to get some of them out of here. Let's see. This one, there's something going on with the corner of it, so I'm not sure. I'm just going to try to cut it out with my scissors instead of using the trimmer. They're cute. They're actually, that paper is so heavy duty that it's great as a bookmark. Okay, so there's one. I would just trim it up and make sure that all of this is even. Okay, that one may need to be run through the laminator again. And then this one, since I that one I'll have to use on my own because I messed up when I tried to round the corners. But anyway, you get the idea of what you can do with these. Ooh. If you wanted to, you could get those 24 sheets and just make all bookmarks. That would be a great thing. Cut them down to 2 inches. You could get 3 out of each sheet. 24 times 3 is what? 72 or something like that? 24 times 3. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, you could make 72 bookmarks for a craft fair. And that would be a very economical, I mean, think about it, $1.25 plus your laminating, whatever that cost, I'm not sure. These might be only like 10 cents each if you do it right, but look how cute. They're cute. They're very, very cute. And they would, you know, it'd be a lot nicer if I messed up the laminating part, but that's okay. That is okay. So I did end up with a few scraps. This is it. You could always put these in the inside of those note cards if you wanted to. Anyway, what do you think about this little project? It would be great for 6x6 paper. It doesn't have to be Dollar Tree paper. And some 6x6 double-sided paper would be great for the bookmarks. Hey guys, thank you. Have a great day, and I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, because I think this is the Wednesday video for Thanksgiving week. And I hope you just have an amazing Thanksgiving. I will talk to you soon. There should be a video up Friday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.